Hi kids, welcome to the Creation Station. Today we're going to be doing a really fun project called Under the Sea Mirror Prints. They look like little watercolor paintings of under the sea creatures. They're a lot of fun and you can get super creative with this. So let's go over the materials that you're going to need. First of all, you'll need a mirror. Now, this mirror I bought at the dollar store. It's not expensive. It's about 4.5 by 4.5 inches, and it's just a nice little size, but you can work bigger if you want, or you can use what you have at home. It's just nice if your mirror doesn't have a frame around it because it makes it a little bit easier. And then the next thing that you're going to need is your paper. Now, this is an all media paper. It's got a smooth surface, but you can use watercolor paper. Anything like that will work, probably even a heavy tag board paper. We're not going to use that much water, so as long as your paper's not too thin, it should work. So just kind of play around with what you have at home and see what works best for you. And then you'll need your markers. Now these are water-based markers, things that wash off. They're washable. Just don't use any Sharpies or permanent markers on your mirror because it won't come off. And then we need our water. So this is just a little spray bottle that I have of water, and if you don't have a spray bottle, you can use a sponge. That works just fine too. And keep some paper towels handy for cleanup. So let's get started. So I am going to draw a goldfish on here. I like to draw goldfish because they're bright and colorful, and I like to give them these nice flowy fins. And just really kind of fill in here with lots of color. That looks nice. And let's see, let's add some more details, but not too many details because they don't show up if you have too many. Once you add the water, everything gets a little fuzzy. It looks like it's underwater, which is good. That's the way they're supposed to look. So don't waste your time doing lots of details. How about some nice fish fins though? And maybe some fish lips. There we go. I like to add some green for seaweed. And a couple of bubbles. Nice blue under the sea bubbles. All right. So once you're finished with your drawing, you want to move that out of the way and you want to get your paper ready. So here is my paper, and I'm going to take my spray bottle of water and I'm going to mist my paper. Now, this is really the trickiest part. You don't want to get too much water because then your picture runs all over the place and you can't tell what it is. And if you don't get enough water, then it doesn't transfer. So I like to add the water and then just blot with a paper towel and get it off and just kind of check it. If it's running, then that's probably got a little too much. So it's nice to just kind of smear it around, add a little bit more, do that again. All right, and I am ready. So move my over here. While the paper's still wet, you don't want it to dry, just lay it wet side down over top of your mirror drawing. And rub the back of it. You want to transfer as much of that color off of there as you can. Okay. And then you're going to pick it up and see what it looks like. Now, this is always the fun part. It's always a surprise because you don't really know what it's going to look like. Oh, wow. That looks great. I really like that. You can see my fish, but it looks nice and watery. Now, if you happen to have too much water anywhere, you can just add a little sprinkle of salt. I don't really have that here, but you can add some to it. It will soak up the extra water and leave a nice little sparkly effect for you. So there, I like it. Now, I'm going to take my paper towel and clean off my mirror, just like that. And you are ready for your next print.